What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, I figured I'd just come on, quick live stream, just hang out, talk, chill, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm like sneezing a lot right now. It could be allergies. I hate having allergies. Other than that, so what's been going on? Don't mind me. I'm going to launch Pokemon Go. Ooh. Forgot I had it on. All right, let me catch this Duskull. We got it going. Ooh. More Duskull spawn. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, Metalhead. I did a live stream on Twitter showing the PSP emulator and how it plays games and stuff like that. So if you follow me on Twitter, yeah, you can see that. You're excited for the Pixel 5a and the Pixel 6? I am too. I'm more excited for the Pixel 6. Pixel 5a is decent. $450. I mean, that's, you know, from the fear of them overpricing it, that obviously didn't happen. $450. Some people are complaining already. I already seen it. Upset. It's not $349. But where are you going to get a price of $349 for a phone that's pretty much the 4A 5G, added IP67 water and dust resistance, and you know, of course, more longevity with it because it is newer than the 4A 5G. So the 4A 5G support will end before the 5A's support ends. So I just think people just tend to just always want to complain. I'm trying to catch this Pokemon, so don't mind me. I just think that people just like to complain. Everything just has to be on a negative side of things. Like, can we appreciate it? Now, of course, the Pixel 6, a lot of people are guessing $750 for the Pixel 6, and then like $750 for the Pixel 6, 128 gig, and then for the 256 being $850, and then the Pixel 6 Pro being $1,000 for the Pro at 256, and then $512 for the not $512, but 1,000. What is it? 1,100 for the 512 gigabyte version of the Pro. So those are speculations, but we shall see. I'm trying to get a shiny Duskull. So I'm shiny hunting in Pokemon Go right now while live streaming. Why? How dare I? How dare I what? Trying to get a shiny here. So far, no shiny spawns at all whatsoever. Excellent curve. Can we Savage Season? Let's find out. That's like Mystic 7's like trademark right there. Savage Season. Oh, we did. Technically, that would have been a Savage Season. I will continue to play Pokemon Go, but I don't know if anyone knows this or if I ever said it, but I play Pokemon Go, but I'm a free-to-play player, so I don't spend money on Pokemon Go. I don't buy a lot of items and stuff like that. I collect items for free and then use them. Every now and then, I may buy something if I absolutely need it. But I don't buy like a bunch of remote raid passes, a bunch of incubators, and whatever. I use the free incubator that you have to incubate the eggs and hatch them, and that's pretty much it. I've already finished the Ultra Unlock Part 2. I've already finished that research, so yeah, that's done. I got that in the bag. That's over with. Anyways, we're thinking like at the end of August for the Pixel 5a, definitely. I don't know if you guys caught the replay to the live stream earlier today about Apple and whatnot, and so there's a lot of people that's like, giving their 2 cents in and stuff like that, and I really need a newer office chair because the hydraulics on this just gives out, and it's so annoying to have to keep pulling it up. But addressing that, here's the thing. So we know that Google and Microsoft and all of them, they pretty much do what Apple is about to do as far as scanning photos and collecting data and stuff like that. Like, we know that. Okay, that's not a secret. The point that we're making doesn't absolve Google and Microsoft for doing this, but Apple joins the fray, so now they're all doing it. And it's like, while the reasoning for Apple doing it is a very good reason, and I support that, you know what I mean? Protecting kids and stuff like that. It's when big tech companies want to go beyond that, when they want to go beyond that and they want to go and say it's no longer just about protecting children. Now they want to report you anonymously for, using substance and stuff like that. That's what we're saying. I mean, we're not. Excuse me 1 second. Man, allergies suck. 1 second. I'll be right. I did not want to sneeze on camera and like sneeze into the mic. That would definitely. Get a comfortable dining chair. No. Oh, man. I probably gotta fix this. That's what I gotta do. I just gotta fix it. Power to Fortnite, Lady Justice scream. Yeah. Something's like really agitating me. It's definitely the allergies. Anyways, so how are you guys doing this evening? It's like late over here. It's like 10:28 p.m. Well, I mean, if I had money to buy a newer chair, I would. I don't have money like that to spend on something like that. I just have to make do with what I have. But hopefully, eventually. I'll have one. Gosh, I hate having the sniffles. Yeah, I mean, I think like what Arizona and California are in the same time zone. I think daylight savings, California goes an hour behind, and then New Mexico joins us. Big Lots has them for cheap furniture. Yeah, they do. But money that I have, I spend on my kids. I get them things that they need, and then what they want, and then what we need for the house. Well, it's things that we need for the house, for everybody, and then the kids, what they need, and then what they want, and then it's if I have anything left over, then it's whatever I wanted. That's usually how it goes. Eventually, one day I'll get when that day comes. When that day comes. Right now, I'm allocating funds to save up for a Pixel 6. That is what I'm gonna try to get. Unless Team Pixel discovers me and says, hey, you know what, we're gonna bring you in and let you join Team Pixel, then I don't gotta save up for it, because then I'll be able to review it. But in order to be able to review it, I gotta buy it. But also at the same time too, even if I wasn't part of Team Pixel, I still want to buy the Pixel 6. This is a game changer for a lot of reasons. Back to school sales. Yeah, hit up those back to school sales. Got my kids a lot of stuff that they needed. Kind of worried though because they're talking possible locking down again. Here, several high schools in my city, there's 19 new cases, and so they're thinking about closing down schools for online remote learning and locking back down again. So yeah, that new Google chip looks like it has great potential. It does, because it kind of fits in with Google's MO. Google is all about ambient machine learning, is really, what Google kind of like really advocates for. And so the Tensor chip is going to do that. Obviously, they named it Tensor because of their system called TensorFlow Machine Learning, which is what they have, right? Tensor is like a step above matrix, is a step above vector. So this could be the year for Google. I'm very excited, to be honest. Yeah, I am too. This definitely could be the year for. I really do think it's going to be the year for Google. I mean, they literally leaked this thing on their site. But like a lot of people speculate, the reason that they leaked it on the site was because we got the Samsung event at the end of this month. You have Apple's event in September, and then Google's event at the end of September, beginning of October. So to remind people that the Pixel 6 is still coming, they just went ahead and leaked it on the Google Store website. And that's just because other guys like John Prosser and them had already leaked it anyways. I mean, it was very, very close. The renders that John Prosser had mocked up, those renders were pretty much spot on. The colors were a little bit off, like a shade or two, but obviously that's, so it protects the source that leaked it. It protects them. Not necessarily that Apple's too strong. And plus, with this whole new thing of the photo scanning and stuff like that, like I'm already seeing a lot of diehard Apple fans are really upset about it, because the whole argument case of like Apple keeping your stuff private, now that's no longer private anymore. They will scan photos. I mean, it's a good thing. It protects kids. The first part of it. I don't know if you heard about what iOS 15 is going to implement, photo scanning and stuff like that. But initially, Apple Family accounts, if the parent turns on for those photos to be scanned, if a child who has an iPhone that's on the family account, if they get a photo that shows explicit photos, the photos will come in on iMessage blurred. And the setting for that, because you have to set that, it's not automatically on. You have to actually turn that on. Just like Find My iPhone, you have to turn that on also. And so you turn that feature on, and if the child is under 13 and they get that photo and they actually click on the photo to view it, then the parent gets a notification that your child looked at that photo and it could be inappropriate, and the parent can go and see what it was. If they're between 13 and 17, it doesn't alert the parent, but it still blurs the photo out. It's an option that has to be turned on. The thing that people are most concerned about with Apple is when you back your photos up to iCloud. So you back your photos up to iCloud, and as it's backing up to iCloud, it's scanned, and your photos with children and stuff in it is compared to photos that's on a I forgot what the database is called, but it's a national database that has like images and things like that for abuse of a child. I had to be careful because YouTube already limited this morning's live stream, and but I mean, they compare it to that, and if they feel like that the photo kind of represents that, then Apple automatically alerts the authorities on you. Like they don't contact you and say, hey, a photo that's backed up to your iCloud seems to be inappropriate with a minor. They just automatically report you to authorities, and that's not 100% foolproof to get actual evidence. Sometimes, stuff can be misinterpreted. So, but I mean, I think that's a good idea that Apple's implementing that. The overall big picture, though, is that how far will big tech go? Today they ask for that, and we all agree with it. You disagree with it, you get shamed by a bunch of people for saying that you support, you know, bad people and this and that and the third. So you're kind of pinned against the wall. You're caught between a rock and a hard place to actually say you have to support that, because nobody wants any kid to be hurt. But then how far will they go? What will be implemented next? You know what I mean? I said this in the live stream earlier, and I still feel the same way. If we allow that door to be fully opened, it's going to be really hard to close it once it starts trampling on other things that we feel like there was no need for them to be involved in. We already bashed Google and Microsoft and other companies for doing this already, and Apple's now added into the mix. So, but that's just, yeah. Jeff Bezos should buy in as an equal partner. An equal partner to what? To Apple? Oh, no way. They will never go back to that. Ever since Steve Jobs did what he did to get control of Apple again, they'll never go public with Apple. 1 second. I gotta sneeze again. I'm sorry. 1 second. Allergies. I should go get some allergy medicine at CVS or Walgreens. No, to Google? Hell no. I did not want Jeff Bezos involved with Google at all. And Google really doesn't need him. They got all the financial funding ever. I mean, they literally already stated that, the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro is going to have a lot of marketing, because they have allocated more funds into ad campaigning for the Pixel 6 than what they've ever done before for any previous generation of Pixels. So the Pixel 6 is going to definitely get marketed very, very well. And then behind Google is the parent company Alphabet Inc. And yeah, they're well off. They don't need Jeff Bezos in there at all. To me, I'm not a big fan of Amazon Web Services and stuff like that. I'm not really a big fan of them. You know what I mean? They literally showed their teeth. But big tech company is like really stepping out of line. They're out of bounds. Big tech is out of bounds at this point in time. And they know they can do that because people have become so addicted to, even right now, like on YouTube, like we're all on here. I'm live streaming to it. Y'all are watching the content right now and commenting and interacting. You know what I mean? Like to say boycott the internet, boycott the digital world and stuff like that, that's not going to happen. People rely on it. Jobs rely on it, and people rely on it to maintain their sanity. Especially, if we go into another lockdown again, social media is going to be really, 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 really entertaining. So I think the power needs to be pulled a little bit away from big tech. Lemonade iced tea is the shiznit. Don't worry, I won't be on too long though. I'm just killing time until my missus get home from work. She got off work at 10:30, so about like 8 minutes ago. I think she left work already. LOL, not gonna happen. Yeah, of course. Big tech is pretty much got the power, and that's the sad thing about it is. Someone retweeted my my stream on Twitter. Like I said, I streamed on Twitter just to show like the PSP emulator on this Pixelbook and how it works and everything like that. So yeah, I played like a couple of rounds in the initial D Street Stage, which is a video game about racing. All the games are on this little flash drive right here. Of course, I got another. I actually got external hard drive. That's I think it's a 1 terabyte. I really need to get one of those expanded dongles that, because the Pixelbook has 2 Type-C ports on the left, and like one on the left, one on the right. But there's no USB port, there's no SD card reader or anything like that. And so like if I wanted to connect my external hard drive and use it as additional storage for my Pixelbook, I need one of those extended dongles that has additional ports on it. So it plugs into the Type-C port, and then it allows me to connect another, so I can connect my microphone and then have the hard drive for additional storage connected to it, to just run stuff off of it and alleviate the storage. I mean, this Pixelbook is the base model one. I think it only has like 64 gigs of storage. So it's the very, very base model one. I didn't get the one that had bigger storage, and it doesn't. This one doesn't have the i9 processor. I think it has the AMD one. I think it has the AMD one. But yeah, just the basic one. So I need to get one of those things. Could really, really help out. You know, one that also has like an SD card reader too. So it'll make editing videos so much easier. With some of the devices that I have that do have expandable storage, I can record video, like B-roll footage with it, and have it saved to the SD card. Just pop the SD card out and pop it into that little reader, and then it's here on the Pixelbook to edit. I actually don't have Twitter, unfortunately, but I definitely do plan on getting. Let me see if the video downloaded, because I clicked on Twitter to save it. So let me go into my photos here, see if that video is there. If it is, I'll back it up to the let's see. Oh, it is. Okay, let me back it up to Google Drive real quick, and then I'll play it on here. There we go. It's about 20 minutes long, so hopefully it's not that big of a file. Though it might be. I'm not too sure, but let's see if I can get it uploaded. If not, then I'll just upload it as a regular video to YouTube. Because I do know that the Wi-Fi is getting weak again. Let me know if y'all. And actually, I don't really need to be on camera. Let me do this real quick while it's uploading, because Cox's internet's really bad, and I did not at all connect to Los Mobile. So I got my little DJ avatar. I don't know how y'all like that. How y'all like that avatar? It's kind of funny, right? It's a ghost with a DJ kit. But anyways, I'm a massive Spider-Man fan, so I really would like to play Spider-Man video games on Chrome. Nice. That's my main purpose for the emulators. Gotcha. Well, I'm backing up that video so I can share it on here. It looks like it might take some time. If not, I'll just upload it as a video, and yeah, then it'll be on the channel. By the way, I do have a second channel where I'm going to be taking the live podcast shows that I have, and I'm going to be cutting up the clips into the specific topic segments and posting it there, so it makes it easier to get back to those segments. And yeah, but I mean, you guys get the idea of it. Well, you guys get the gist of it. So, but other than that, I mean, this week has been kind of interesting. So yesterday, my son started his first day of school, first day ever in school, and he had fun. Today, he was a little bit sad though. So I got him up this morning, and he started crying, and I felt so bad for him because he was just like, his whole argument of why he didn't want to go to school wasn't because he didn't like it. It was, because his sisters are in different classes from him, so he didn't want to be away from them. So he was saying that, he didn't want to be alone, and that he was going to miss me. He was going to miss his mom. And, my son is awesome, and he's adorable. So I felt bad, but he can't miss school. So, and that's the other thing I'm worried about too, is that, if they miss school, what's going to happen? Because I only have 2 Chromebooks. Well, I do have the other tablet, which I do have a keyboard for it also, like a Bluetooth keyboard that connects to it. So the LG G Pad has a Bluetooth keyboard for it. So I could actually turn that into like a little mini laptop, because they do classwork on on Google Classroom when they were remote. So he should be able to access it there. But it's just going to be so hard. Like, I don't know. It sucks. I really feel like it's unfair, because my son didn't get to go to kindergarten. I held him back only because last year everything was on remote, and he's not going to sit through a school session on a computer, being 5 years old. So I was like, because his sister's birthday's in the later end of the year, they technically started kindergarten late since they didn't turn 5 until into fall. So school wouldn't take them until the next year, and then they turned 6. So they started kindergarten at 6 instead of 5. So I was like, okay, it'd be okay for him to start kindergarten at 6 instead of 5. And enrolling him into school, and they were like, nope, he's going to first grade. I was like, he didn't go to kindergarten. They're like, yeah, well, how old is he now? And I'm like, he's 6. He turned 6 in the end of July. They're like, okay, well, he's going to go to first grade. I was like, wow, he totally skipped kindergarten, I mean, the family jokes around and they're like, he's so smart that, they just placed him in a higher grade. But it's not really that. He is smart, but that's not the reason why they put him in the first grade. They just did it just because. But I mean, he's he's really quick on picking up things, and so oh yeah, this video upload to Drive is gonna take a while. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna let you guys go and get some sleep. I'm gonna get some sleep too. I'm getting tired. I'll post that video up, Metalhead. I'll post it up later on tonight, so it'll be ready tomorrow if you want to check it out. Just like to see how it looks and everything, how the gameplay works and whatnot. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me just for a little bit, guys. Appreciate it. Like I said, I feel like I'm a part of something because y'all always come and hang out with me, so that's really cool. But you guys have a great night. Get some rest. I'll chat with y'all later. Peace. Take it easy.